Oh, for fuck's sake!
There is a new Doctor, and it's a woman.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You serious?
Okay, them clips were a bit of an exaggeration, but I will get into my thoughts. So what I'm going to do now is go through my thoughts, history and experiences of Doctor Who. By doing this, I think you'll get to see more of a side of me explaining what this video is meant to be about. And also, I've not really said anything Doctor Who related on either of my channels. So after Paul McGann and my birth, Christopher Eccleston was the Doctor. But I was very young at the time, so I don't think I would have seen anything, or if I did, I wouldn't have remembered it very well. But then David Tennant. Now, David Tennant was my favourite Doctor, easily. It's great. He was great as the character. The writing was excellent. So was the direction, and the environment was great. Was great to look at, and there were also great villains, and the sidekicks were good characters as well. So after David Tennant's departure, Matt Smith stepped in. Now, at a reasonably young age, I was pissed off at that, and it didn't really help that Matt Smith wasn't that great a Doctor. I watched like the first 3, 4, 5 episodes, and then I was like boycotting from there until like the last 2 years maybe. I definitely saw The Day of the Doctor, which I really liked. I think I've seen the last few, but it just did not hold a candle to the 9th and the 10th Doctor. The writing team was just flat. Matt Smith's okay at sometimes. Sometimes the writing gets him. Sometimes it's his performance that's kind of drags it down. But yeah, you know. So then Peter Capaldi stepped in, and for me, he was a better Doctor. He did well for what he had. But then the same writing team was there as with Matt Smith. There's with the Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi era, it goes too humoury. In fact, there's a good video which I will link below, which does explain this very well. And I like, as I said, I did like Peter Capaldi, but the series itself wasn't enough to like keep me on for like a whole season. There were definitely good episodes. My favourite probably being last year's Christmas special. But like, this one's kind of mediocre. The older series, I did get to see episodes of the older ones. Standouts being John Pertwee, Tom Baker, and Christopher Eccleston, which I did get to rewatch a lot of them episodes, and they were good. There were definitely a lot I haven't seen that, and also there was like, because it's a big franchise. But it's good for what I've seen. So now we're on to the new Doctor, Jodie Whittaker. And my problem is not that it's a female. Well, it is, but not for the reason that you might. The issue is that the Doctor is the same character, just regenerated into a gender swap. honestly, who wants to have that thought in their heads? No one. One thing I want to bring up is the new Ghostbusters film from last year. Now that was recast for all females as the lead. And before it even came out in the cinemas, it was the most disliked video on YouTube of all time. Because of that change. Was I angry at it? No. So why does why does that in a different ballpark to the Doctor Who? Well, I did see the new Ghostbusters film and it was passable, and it did get some hate later down the line, but for different reasons. But the reason why that gets a pass, and why that's acceptable, is because yes, it's the same roles, but they're still different characters. So, because it takes place 30 years from the 1984 version. But whereas Doctor Who, they're not exactly, that's not the direction they're going. It's the same character regenerated from Peter Capaldi to a woman. Now, if this was a different character, like a younger character, or another Doctor who had escaped Gallifrey, then yeah, that would be a good option. But it's not. That's the thing. So that's pretty much my thoughts on it, and I'm not impressed. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, or if you're watching elsewhere, tweet me, send me a message on Facebook, or if you found this on a random website that just happens to have my video, then do check out the rest of my stuff on YouTube. I do a wide range of things. If you look for it all, you should find something you could enjoy. But I felt like I had to get this thing about Doctor Who off my chest, because I haven't really been hearing it from anyone else. Although I haven't really listened to the arguments too much. All I've really heard is that fans are split down the middle. Wasn't exactly right to my face, was it? But you get my point. When's my next video? I don't know. I'll see what I can do.